Many lessons. Lydia Samir will be telling us about the most important lesson she has learned.
I've learned many things in the past few years, but probably the most important one is that hard work overcomes talent. Think about it this way. A talent is a seed. You can have it inside you, but it's still inactive. When you work hard using your talent, you're watering the seed right here. Just like you can't depend on a plant to grow on its own, neither can you depend on the talent to do everything by itself. You have to work hard to develop it. As Tim Nook says, hard work beats talent when talent fails to work hard. The first thing that I learned is that talent isn't the whole picture. For example, my talent in the piano only gave me a boost to get closer to my goal. But in order to reach that goal, I have to work hard and involve my talent in it. After a period of time without practicing and working hard, I could only play so little. Because I thought my talent would take me to my goal, I didn't practice, and my talent would have died if it weren't for my parents. But it's not only me who ran into those situations. The second thing that I learned is this: don't depend too much on talent. Usually, people tend to underestimate work and overestimate talent, as it in St. Paul says. People who do this find themselves in hot water and actually end up failing because they sit back on their talent. They say to themselves, why work? I'm talented. Likewise, that's what Michael Jordan did when he first started playing basketball. He had the talent, but he didn't put in the work. And the coach actually cut him off from the team. He said, I was very disappointed and started working hard the day after he was cut. All of us, those with and without the talent, have to know that talent is never, ever a reason for us to lay back. And finally, hard work beats talent when talent fails to work hard. A colleague talked to Mr. Paul and said, I was one of the smartest people in the class. I thought I had it made. So after I graduated, I sat back and I didn't work hard. And I went downhill. People who worked hard did succeed, and I went nowhere. So you see, the people who worked hard bet the colleague who sat back. And keep in your mind that this can happen to anyone. We all know the ever so famous tale of the hare and the turtle. You're probably thinking, here's Lydia again with a boring talk. This time talking about a stupid old story. And I'll think the same thing too, but recall the story with me. Both the hare and the turtle were competing in a race. Because the hare was naturally fast, he decided to rest and then continue the race. While the turtle, though slow, put all his effort into walking and trying and walking and trying. And you know who won? The turtle. That's because he put all his effort even if he has no talent. While the hare just sat back on his natural talent of speed. Even when he wanted to go back to the race, it was already too late. Looks like the good old tales aren't so useless after all, So, to sum it all up, the hard work beats talent taught me many things, such as hard work beats talent when talent fails to work hard, talent isn't the whole picture, and finally, don't depend too much on talent. This might probably be the most important lesson I've ever learned, and it might be for you too. Thank you.
Thank you, Lydia.
Please welcome to the stage our first grade 7 learner, Momin Imagine, with the topic, Should Gym Grades Impact